Hello everyone, this is Flop66 once again, and welcome back to my 3D Lemmings LP. In the previous video we covered taxing level 41 through 43. They were quite long levels to be fair, and I stopped the video at the 28-minute mark. I looked at this level and thought, would I be able to include this in that video, but I thought because it's a block level it's probably going to be quite long, so I haven't even previewed the level, so I will be doing that now. It's not that bad actually. It's just a bit of a puzzle, so it would take some working out, so that will probably up the time a bit. There's 3 entrances and 1 exit clearly, and it looks like there's going to be a lot of building involved, because we're going to build up to all the platforms. Yeah, because there's a splitter block and lemmings are going to go in random directions. Okay, so 80 lemmings and 60 to be saved again. Nice music to accompany this level as well. Okay. Where's the turner going to go? That's the question. The turner goes at the end because it looks like the exits are actually at an angle. Yeah, so the turner's usually at the end. It's just a process of elimination. I see. To get into the middle to start off. With, you got to climb in a floater look. So you don't actually have. I don't think it matters which one you send it from, because they're all the same. I think the splitter block's going to keep sending them left, so... yeah, like I said, it doesn't matter. Okay, so we'll send him from this one that we're looking at. And we need to build them. That's what the extra builder's for as well, just so you can get to the middle in the first place. And it's going to be a very fatal fall, so... I'm going to do my usual again, where I just keep one camera for the entire level and change the alignment of it. Something useful to do if you can get good with the game. Okay, he went right. I thought he was going to go left. I thought it'd be left, right, left, right. Okay, so we have to wait for him to get to the edge and then assign him a builder. And if it works correctly, it should just close this up quite nicely. We don't need to do anything more. He just needs to go back into the splitter block again. Yeah, that's why it's enclosed like that, to stop lemming climbing over. So this level's quite nice with the way it's laid out. And it doesn't matter where the lemming goes next, as long as it's, because it's going to be where we don't have a bridge. No, we're going back to the entrance again. Well, where he came from. And that's fine. Fast forward this a bit. Yeah, once all 4 bridges are done. Okay, so he's going left again. Okay, so he goes right first and then he goes left the next 2 times. Which probably means he's going to go... I don't know actually. It's hard to shout. Don't understand why he goes right first and then he goes left the rest of the time. Okay, so if logic holds true, he should now go to the left again, but I can't be sure on that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to bash through to the exit now, because I want this climber to turn into the turner, obviously. So let's go to camera 4, because it's got a great view on that already. This level wasn't actually as long as I thought it was going to be. Okay, so highlight Lemming would come in handy here. Purely because we're probably going to have an absolute crowd of lemmings here. Okay, so it works the same as it does in, I believe, in other versions of Lemmings. You just select the task as it's walking up to the wall. There we go, so turn highlight Lemming off now and go to the next one. Okay, so that one's going to be quite close. And the next one now, turn highlight Lemming off first. Which is that one. They're all colour coded as well. Okay, so he's going to be quite close as well. There we go. Just going to have to watch them all go through the splitter blocks now, so this is going to take quite a while. Levels with splitter blocks always take the piss. Yeah, I do actually take back what I said now. I did forget about the splitter block. The splitter block is going to make this level much longer than it needs to be. It's like that castle level in Tricky. There was a level like this on Tricky where there was a castle and there was loads of obstacles out in different directions from the splitter block in the middle, and one that obviously had the exit behind it. So it's just like watching that level over again. Unfortunately, the fast forward button's already on, so this is as fast as the level can physically go. It needed a super fast forward function, this game did, to be honest. I quite like this level though, to be honest. Outside the splitter block, it's a nice puzzle. I might just blow up the level now, because this is going to take forever otherwise. I know, it's not really perfectionist type run, but and I'm not going for any sort of speed run, but I'd rather just cut the level off when I know I've saved enough. A Lemming Odyssey. God, is it going to be another is this an outdoor space level, or is it going to be an indoor one? Because we have had an outdoor space level on Tricky, and it was the worst level I'd ever seen. Well, it wasn't a particularly bad level, it was just very repetitive and long. Had the longest time limit I ever saw. 12 minutes. Okay, so it's an indoor level, and it's got splitter blocks to make matters worse. 62, that's a random number. Okay, so I think this is a quite hard level, because it's got an area where it's... I think it's like one of the fun levels, but it's just added splitter blocks to it. There was a space level in the fun difficulty, and it added splitter blocks to it. Okay, so 80 lemmings, 62% to be 62 to be safe, not 62%. 10 minutes. Question is where all the cameras pointing, and I think there's nothing behind me. That's a nice environment outside the trap in the trap door, isn't it? Why can't the lemmings just stay there? Okay, so I assume camera 2's just... Oh no, camera 2's pointing at a different splitter block by the looks of it. So it looks like there's 2 of them. Okay, so there's some kind of ramp to the right of me. Does the map shed any light? No, you can't even activate the map on this. This is crap. Very crap. Okay, the camera seems to be stuck now. Okay, fixed it again now. Camera 3. Okay, so there is a goo section, which is where the builders are probably going to be used. And it looks like camera 4 is looking at the exit. Yeah, there's the exit. Okay, so there are zone numbers as well to keep you track, letters to help you keep track of where you are. Not whether the cameras are going to be able to move far on this level anyway. Okay, so there are platforms leading up to the exit as well, but there's holes in them, so you're not going to be able to get past them. And because the ceiling's so low, builds on a no-go, so you're going to have to end up where camera 3 is. So let's have a look at where camera 3 is. Okay, so it's blocked by that splitter block. Okay, let's look. Okay, so camera 2 can see camera 3 now, so we need to get these lemmings to this splitter block here. But unfortunately, half of them are going to go wrong way. But I think the turners are there to help you fall onto the bridge, because I think I know where this ramp to the right leads. It leads to the upper section of that, but you can turn them such that they fall onto the builder and go up to the exit anyway. Okay, let's stop talking and actually get on with the level anyway. I'm going to see if I can see anything from the other cameras now. Okay, so it looks like there's... Okay, I can see the lemmings over there in the distance. If you look to the left there, very, very hard to see. They're in that darkened section. So let's see if we can see what's going on down there. For some reason the camera's stuck again. Okay, so camera 2's looking at that splitter block now. Yeah, this is the problem with this level. There's just gonna be so much time tied up with the splitter blocks. I think though, the splitter blocks are only going to split the lemmings up into 3 different paths. They're not going to bounce back on them like they did in the other levels. Okay, so camera 3. Okay, so camera. Okay. Okay, so camera 3 hasn't got any lemmings on it yet. Okay, so if they go left of this splitter block, they're going to end up where camera 3 is. If this level's making any sense to anybody. We need to know what's going on. Camera 1 can help us see what's going on up the left-hand path, so that's helpful. Okay, so there's a ramp. Okay, I think I know where this level's heading now. 2 sets of lemmings are going to end up on the upper level, and 1 set's going to end up on the lower level building the bridge. So I think we can ignore the lemmings up top, that head up top for now, although they need to be made into turners because there's no deflector walls, so good job I remembered that actually. So we need a camera that can see the lemmings. A camera just gone off to the left. Ugh. It's so hard to get the cameras. Okay, it's too late to save that lemming. But what we could do is we could just turn the lemmings around. Okay, so he's now turning the right way. Camera 2 needs to back up again now. Camera 3 might be helpful here actually. Yeah, there's a lemming that's walked up the wall there. I'm trying to save every lemming I can on this level because I have no idea how many turners we're going to need. Camera 1. Okay, so camera 1 should be able to see lemmings walking up the slope now. Yep, I'm right there. What's going on with camera 2? No lemmings have hit the splitter block yet. Gonna need camera 3 again. I don't know, it depends which way they turn at the splitter block. Okay, so camera 3 is going to be used either way. Let's go back to camera 1 a moment just to see how far he is from the top. A lot of multitasking required in this level, it seems. Okay, so it looks like camera 3 is going to be going first. Number 1. 1's very close behind. Okay, so over to camera 2. Okay, you can see a lemming. Okay, so virtual lemming comes in handy here purely because of the fact that the cameras can't stretch far enough. So let's turn virtual lemming off. Back to camera 3. Nobody's turned yet. Camera 1. Camera 4 might come in handy here. Yeah, camera 4 does come in handy here actually. So let's keep that camera there and go back to camera 3. This is a good level where it actually makes use of all 4 cameras effectively. Oh crap, somebody's fallen. Well, nothing we can do about that. Okay, so slime down now. Camera 4, nobody's still come out yet. Okay, so camera 4, yeah, there is someone at camera 4 now. Right, we need to turn the lemmings towards us. Because what they need to do is they need to fall onto roughly where camera 3 is aligned. If you can see it down there behind the basher task. It's a little level this is. Okay, so camera 1 is not really needed anymore. To be honest, it could probably go out here and help detect help camera 2 out. Has anybody even got up the slope yet? No, not yet. Well, it doesn't really matter if these lemmings turn around at the moment because they're in an area where they'll just be bouncing off 2 walls. Camera 2, yeah, building still. We just need to watch out for the builder stopping. Camera 3's looking at the builder clearly. Need camera 4 back actually to help catch the builder. Need a camera that's facing left ways, and I think that's camera 2, so we need camera 2 up here as well. Yeah, there we go. It'll help us do the turners for the next bit. Sorry for the prolonged period of pausing. I just want to make sure the cameras are in the right place. There we go. Okay, so the people on this path should go home now. Camera 1. Let's go on camera 2. Nobody's even close there yet. So we've only got 2 paths to focus on now, so that's a bit of good news. And it's just a case of guiding them onto the builder bridge now. That's where camera 4 is going to come in. That's where camera 3 is going to come in handy, I think. Unfortunately, we haven't got a camera that's facing the opposite way, so it's going to be a bit harder getting the turners activated for camera this area here. Although camera 4 can help a bit here. Come on, waiting for a lemming to come out. Back to camera 2. Okay, somebody's looks like we're going to get somebody. Okay, so it's hard to see exactly where it's supposed to do it because can't really see the platform. Okay, I can see the platform now. So make sure the builder is perfectly lined up in the middle. So then you know that you need to do the turner in the middle. Okay, let's go back to camera 4. No one's come out yet. Okay, so they should be falling onto the bridge now. Back to camera 4. There we go. Been waiting for you. They move quite fast when they come out, to be honest. Okay, so now we can use camera 3 again. We need to move whatever camera's in the way there, which I think is camera 2. It's really hard to see on this level. Okay, so it wasn't a fatal fall. Just don't want them to drown. Just don't think they will, because if they've actually landed on solid ground, it means they're in the right place. Okay, just one more turner. It's going to be quite hard to aim because of the. Going to increase the release rate now anyway, because obviously splitter blocks have no bearing on release rates. Wait till he goes past the turner and then activate it. There we go. Got a turner convoy there. Camera 4. We can look at the exit again now. That's where we were going all along. This level can be quite hard if you're not very spatial aware. It's actually an incredibly small level, this is. It's just because of the fact that you can't see a map or anything. Or it's actually very smart they've made the way they've made levels like this, where you're very limited for what you can see. Okay, the army's coming now, so if things will speed up a bit now. So in all we need about 12 turners, so we can afford about 6 casualties, all outside of turners. I like that level. I was stuck on it for quite a while when I first played this level, just because of how it just really confuses you the first time you play that level. I don't know why, it just does. It's probably just because of all the spatial awareness. So we've done I think we've done 2 levels so far. Yeah, we have. So on level 46, which is Ricochet. It's another golf graphic set. This is probably going to be bouncing off walls like a golf ball. Yeah, it is. The diagonal path, so it means that the lemmings are going to be bouncing off walls like golf balls do. It's going to be like geometry. 40 lemmings, 36 to be saved. That's quite a high save requirement. Probably one of the very first high save requirements we've had. I think, to be honest, one of the worst save requirements we've had is fun level 1 so far. You had to save out 79 out of 80 lemmings. Okay, so we're going to need to do a bit of working out here, a bit of geometry. So we need... We've only got 2 turners as well, so it's important we get this right, because we're probably going to need every single lemming to count. And we also need to know which way they need to hit the trampoline. Okay, so they're going to hit the trampoline just above where the... Okay, I'm a bit confused. What? Oh, I see. There's a raised section here, which we use the digger on by the looks of it. Do we need the builder for anything? A bit confused here. So I'm just trying to work out how to do the level, just to make sure I do it right. Hold on a minute. Why is there a plank out to the right there? That's pretty relevant. Still can't get you to the exit though. I know how to get off the platform, it's just getting to the exit is the problem. I assume you can't blow up the tower. Or do anything like that. I'm probably missing something really obvious here as well. I have done all these levels before, but it's just been so long since I've done them. It's just working them all out all over again. It's impossible for, you know, experienced Lemmings players to even remember every single level they've done. So I'm assuming the two turners are used for the first bit, leading up to the trampoline. So we've got a bomber, a builder, a digger, 2 climbers and 2 floaters. I assume there's going to be blocker involved in this section as well. And the builder to catch the lemmings. I'm missing the obvious here. I'm missing the obvious fact that we've got blockers. I was just confused about how to turn the lemmings around. Okay, so ignore those platforms. They're just there to troll you. Okay, so we need to be hitting the we need to be hitting the trampoline in this plane here. So for that reason, we need to make sure we hit it from the left or the right. The right works as well, but you're probably more likely to hit it from the left. So we're just going to turn this. Actually, I don't think we need to turn this camera, to be honest. No, we got this camera to. Okay, so I think they're color coded as well. Yeah, all the walls are color coded. Because that red white wall is going to hit that white wall, which takes us across the bridge in turn. Yeah, that white wall will take us across the bridge, and we'll hit another white wall. Camera 1. Right, that white wall there is going to... No, this white wall, sorry, not that white wall. This white wall is going to hit that white wall. So back to camera 2 again. Which is then going to hit that red wall. That's bizarre. That doesn't seem to work, does it? It's definitely the third white wall it hits. Just going to check it one last time. Yeah, that's definitely right. Okay, so that red wall there. Can we hit that? Can we hit that with our... Yeah, we can hit that. Okay, so that very first red wall there. So we can turn as early as here. We've got one turner to rectify should things go wrong. And because we're dealing with a trampoline, we can't actually increase the release rate. Okay, looking good so far. Back to camera 1 again. Oh crap. Yeah, they've gone too far. Not to worry. Turn the fast forward off. No, I've activated the wrong lemming. Alright, I'm going to start over. I know what I'm doing now anyway. Looks like we'll be cutting off this video at the end of this level as well, because we've hit the 30-minute mark again. Just about 29. It will definitely be 30 when we're done. Okay, so I'm just gonna work this out again. So they hit the red. They hit that middle striped red wall, which in turn hits that white wall, and that goes across the bridge. So, okay, I know where I went wrong now. We do need both turners. Alternately, just try and work out where we went wrong on this bit. 1. Okay, so the third striped white wall, which hits that second red wall. Okay, so we actually hit the wrong red wall, so that's why we went wrong. It needs to be the second red wall there that you need to bounce off, not the third one. Okay, that should work out now. We shouldn't need to use a second turner. That's perfect. Brilliant. Okay, so they need to, well, to be honest, we've got a second turner just in case they're facing the wrong way, so it's not the end of the world if they're facing the wrong way. As long as they're hitting the... Yeah, they're actually facing the wrong way, okay. That shouldn't happen. Okay. It's easily remedied. There was a benefit to saving a turner after all. Okay, so we need to work out how many blocks are what. Okay, so they can start building from the first block on the bridge. But just to be safe, we need to put the blocker in front of the exit as well, just to make sure we don't blow up any of the bridge. Oh God, right in front of the exit. It's cutting it close. Okay, we need to get this builder application right. Yeah, that's perfect. Well, I hope it's perfect. Yeah, six bricks. That's perfect. Okay, so we can blow the blocker up now. See, the fall's so small, he doesn't have enough time to get his umbrella out. So I'm going to use highlight lemmings to make sure we don't do the activation in the wrong place. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, fast forward has to be activated now. And all the lemmings are out now. Okay, so we... Okay, that was the climb, clearly. Why are people drowning? Oh, wow. What the hell is going on? Okay, I'm going to start the level again. For some reason, some lemmings have gone the wrong way. It's easily remedied using the last remaining blocker, but I'm going to have to actually replay the level for it. I don't really understand why that was happening. Continue. Yeah. Okay, I just want to make sure I don't lose the replay. Okay, so just after the digger, we need to go back to over here and see what's happening. Ugh. So infuriating that is. It must be Lemmings not hitting the spring for some reason. As in, walking straight over them. Just need to put a blocker so they go back the way they came and hit the spring again. It must be Lemmings just walking past the spring. Excuse me. Oh crap, I did it just before the... I cancelled the replay just before the digger, but look, that's okay. Okay, so there's Lemmings walking backwards, clearly. No, not blocker, digger. There we go. So let's turn highlight Lemming off now and have a look what's going back at the beginning. Okay, what's happening is one Lemming's walking past it for each Lemming that goes over, so put a blocker there and that solves the problem. So we did need to use all the tasks in the end. So we should save 36 on the nose. I hope. Yeah, see the importance of making sure you put the blocker in the right place as well. Can you see the hole is blown in the floor there? If you put the blocker there, it would have caused problems. Yeah, there we go. They should come back and hit the spring now. And they get turned straight away, that's pretty cool. So no delay. Yeah, can you see what I mean about springs though? This is why you cannot have increased release rates. They've put it up to 60 for a reason, can't you tell? Just to make sure that you make use of that second blocker. Fortunately, there's no way of speeding up this level because we need every single Lemming to go in for this one. Excuse me. I think I've heard from people who play this game that the hardest level on Mayhem is a golf graphics set. So this graphics set is actually home to one of the hardest levels in the game. Okay, so we're going to cut the video off here. See what the next level is first. Okay, we've got a medieval level to start off the next level. So, in the next video, we shall be starting level 47, which is a medieval graphics set. So, thanks for watching and have a good one.